we're back. We just spent 10 minutes
Look,
doing
here's
our...
Vivian. Lean in. There she is. Hi.
We spent 10 minutes talking about this, and neither Dee nor Mr. Von Bartolome bothered to hit the effing record button.
So
they each took a friggin' picture.
We took a picture. So
now Franklin is not going to get all those booty videos.
We're starting all over. So we're here with Sarah.
Hi.
Of Dirty Soaps. And we're in Westerville today.
Did you say dirty or nerdy?
Nerdy. Dirty.
Work.
Dirty Soaps.
Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Why don't you do another line of Micah, Dee?
We're in local Columbus.
We're in the Westerville. And this is the very first Virgin. Yeah, we're popping our cherry. This is the Virgin run of D&V on the road. 2
cameras. Camera 1 and camera 2. It's like a sitcom.
It's like Wayne's World.
And here's the thing. It's a clusterfuck.
It is, but we're gonna get better. So I'm sorry you're watching.
We got 2 lovely photos anyway.
So Sarah's gonna show us how to make our own soap. Now this is what kind of soap we're making?
This is melt and pour soap.
Melt and pour soap.
Yes.
So we're gonna melt and pour.
So we typically make a couple different kinds of soap to sell, but melt and pour is it's very easy, it's very safe, and if you're just getting started with soap making, this is a great place to start.
Awesome, easy and safe. So tell us what we're going to do with that little block over there and this little thing right here.
So this is just our melt and pour base soap. So this is just plain soap. And then we have all sorts of fun additives for you guys to make your own soap that you can take home today.
Which is amazing. So in take number 1, when none of the cameras were ready, we decided to use marigold and rosebud.
No, marigold and chamomile.
Yes. And then what we did is we put it in this chopper from the Tupperware company, and we chopped it up. So we don't want to make baby food, but we're chopping this up because this makes it really nice and fine to go into our soaps.
Yes.
Into our molds.
It'll make a nice exfoliant for the winter.
So we've done that.
We've done that.
We started melting the soap base.
Yes. So
and then suddenly we're like, oh wait, one of the cameras isn't on. And then we're like, oh my god, neither one of them are on.
Neither of the cameras is on.
It would have been the shortest video.
I know. And what we were discussing was microwave safe and not recommended for the microwave Tupperware items, which are these 2 pitchers which she's been melting her soap in.
Correct.
Not recommended for the microwave, but fine for crafts.
She's only melting it for like 30 seconds, though, so it'll be fine.
And it looks a little bit like Crisco, doesn't it? We talked about that in the earlier video, which was a picture.
But this is the soap. It doesn't smell like anything.
May I touch it?
You may.
Can you please not make a mess with that, Dee? In these little blue non-Tupperware containers, there's mica that you can use to make your soap sparkly. So Dee decided she was going to open the turquoise, and she spilled it all over the tablecloth. Show them your fingers. It's all over her hands. I already made a mess.
It's all over my hands. It almost looks like my eyeshadow in a way. So I'm going to be careful with the colors. So we're going to melt that. How long does it take to melt that in the microwave?
Probably maybe a minute with this much. So I'm going to put it in the microwave.
Perfect.
And see how long it takes.
Awesome.
And we'll talk.
And what? Oh, the soap. We're going to talk about the soap. Our personal soap that Sarah made for us.
Check this out.
Look how cute
Nerdy
this is.
Soaps made the D&V show.
D&V. Here, I'll even hold it into this camera.
Oh, look how... Your hands look huge in that. Here, let me get another one.
Oh, here.
See me there?
For this camera over here, it's probably backwards. But look how cute.
It says the D&V show.
They're adorable. I almost cried when I saw these.
And it's curing. How long does... This is...
I love the smell of that.
This is cold processed soap.
Okay. So tell us about cold process. It takes 2 months to make that?
About 6 weeks.
Okay.
Seriously? To make a bar of soap?
Yes.
That's a long time.
That's not one.
So it's done. I mean, it's soap. It's made. But it's going to take about 6 weeks to cure.
So what does curing mean?
So the process of the lye turning the oils into soap happens really, really fast. It gets really, really hot. And then it takes about a month for that process. Well, it takes longer than that, but then you also want the water to evaporate from the soap. So it makes a harder bar of soap. So
what does the lye stay in there then?
So the lye, there's a chemical reaction.
Don't lie.
It doesn't stay in there. It is used to make the soap.
Right.
But it makes the chemical reaction, and then it all
during the chemical reaction it changes.
Correct. And so with the water, the oils.
Interesting. and we were actually, before we sat down with Sarah, we were smelling the different fragrances that you can put in your soap. And we were finding that some of them, one of them actually smells like Axe body spray for a 14-year-old boy. Which one is that?
That was the Ed Hardy for Men.
That's Ed Hardy. Oh, we just said Ed Hardy's name. Sorry, we'll have to take that. We'll bleep that out. But
No, we
anyway,
won't.
but the Ed Hardy, it actually really does smell like Axe body spray. Is this the Ed Hardy?
Here.
Oh, delicious! It's really
Smell
serious.
what's in that one.
What? Is there anything in this one?
Smell what's in that.
There's nothing. In
Look how big her hands look holding that solo cup.
She's being
Biatch.
yes, this is my giant solo cup. This is a 24-ounce cup, but you would never be able to tell because of my little petite hands. Now we're going to get Sarah some Tupperware containers to be able to put her pigments in.
Yes.
Because then I probably would not have made a huge mess on the
Yes, you
countertop
did.
here in this.
Trying to get the seal off of that, it would have popped.
So
off.
we had decided in rehearsals that we're not going to use the Axe body spray. We're probably going to use, what flavor did we decide? The grapefruit.
The white thyme and rosemary.
White thyme and rosemary. We like that. We like the white thyme and rosemary.
Just put a little
Ooh, and
dab
Christmas.
behind-
This is Christmas. I love
A little
Christmas.
dab of that behind your ear.
Now, after the soap melts, then
Mr.
what do
I
we do?
won't be able to keep his hands off of you when you get home.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I like this one. Did we decide on this one?
Yeah.
Okay. No Christmas tree?
No, it's January. We put the Christmas. We took the trees down.
We took Christmas down.
So what colors would you like to use?
Ooh, now we're back to colors. Well, I'm wearing half of the turquoise on my hands, so
so she's just gonna dip her finger in that hot.
So
soap
I'm not
and-
going to use turquoise. What other colors do we have, Sarah?
So we
Oh, they're right there
have-
on those labels.
I know, and I have my
Read.
glasses on.
Oh,
Can you read
this
them?
one says green, pink,
Yellow, purple, and orange.
I also have some silver and gold if you like those.
Silver and gold.
Gee, why don't you open the orange for us and show us what
Okay.
that looks like?
All right. Here, can I put this over there?
Yes.
You need to move that.
I'm gonna. Oh,
Huh? Oh,
Here,
these
let's
are
move
away.
these to the back. And my giant cup. So this is a form of non-Tupperware item, which I have to be careful with because I don't know how to operate anything that's not Tupperware. Look at that. So are these powder colors, Sarah?
They are micas, so they are.
Clearly. Powders.
Yes.
Highly
Sure,
pigmented.
yes, powders.
What does mica mean, Tom? Do you know? Do you know what mica means? Neither do I. We'll look that up on the Google machine later. Mica. Flint mica. That was the name of my car
Flint
at one
mica.
point. The paint on my car was Flint mica. None of you care. Anyway, so Vivian, what are you going to use your soap for?
To wash.
I like to use my soap just for decoration. I don't like people to use my soap at my home because it's just the decorative soap that goes into the little
But
Is that what that odor is? You don't use soaps in
palm
your
olive.
house? Palm olive.
Yes?
Do you soak in it?
No.
if you use the soap, we'll always make more.
That's true. It's
Yes,
not like it's
we
a
want you
one
to
and
use it.
I
using
like
my,
it. I've
I'm
used
using
it.
my
I really
little,
like it.
the little
The little
thing, the little pieces you gave us in December.
It's like
This
a,
is okay. So we met nerdysoaps.com, right? Is it
Yes,
.com?
yes.
Yeah. At the Happy Gay Holiday Show, the craft show at
Stonewall, Columbus.
The first weekend of December,
Mm-hmm.
and Dee and I were there. Well, Jeff and Kevin were there.
Right. We stayed home.
And
Vivian and Dee stayed home.
Sarah and her soaps were set up like around the corner from us, so we were neighbors the entire
And it smelled
3
delicious.
days. It did. It
And
smelled
we had
really
so
good.
much fun.
We did
Yeah.
have
This
so
whole
much fun.
weekend.
They had, why is the carpet wet, Margot? Or why is the carpet wet, Todd? And then the other soap said, I don't know, Margot. Anyone know what that is? If you don't, shut the fuck up and turn us off and
Don't say
go
that word.
go find somebody else to watch.
Okay, so the
Christmas
alarm went off,
vacation.
so we'll wait for Sarah to come
Nope.
back. But I have another question for Sarah, and I love the fact that she can imprint
Yes.
words into her soaps, just like the little
The D&V show.
I love that.
They use a
3D.
3D printer. Their son's 3D printer, isn't it?
Our son's.
So it's just a little stamp, and when they cut the soap after it sits, how is it 24 hours you let it sit?
Yes, we let it sit for 24 hours
And
and,
then
then we
they
cut
slice
it and
it.
stamp it.
So that's what that is.
And it's still soft enough, so when they stamp it, that's where you probably
get
can't
that.
see this.
Well, you can't, but you can see
Oh,
that
look,
it's a
it's
little.
backwards. I'll bet you can read it. Because the mirror
'Cause the
image
camera's
of a
backwards.
backwards is going to be.
So I've seen those
Rightwards.
for sometimes a cookie establishments use them to imprint into their little cookies when they do little imprints of cookies.
Yes.
Same thing as the soap.
Don't
All right.
wait 6 weeks.
All right, now what happens?
So this soap will be available at nerdysoaps.com
It will.
in another 6 weeks.
If you want a D&V bar of soap.
Oh, look at that.
So our soaps.
It looks like heavy whipping cream.
It
I
does.
am so freaking hungry.
I know, stop, don't eat the
Oh,
soap.
look, it's the
Saucy
super
silicone
silicone
spatula.
Yes.
Look at that.
So our soap is
It looks like
all
milk.
It does. I'm
Aw.
hungry.
ready.
Stop thinking about food. All
So-
right, now what do we do?
So now,
We didn't choose our colors.
did you choose your colors?
No.
I want
Wanna
pink
do 2 colors?
because it's girly.
I'm gonna do. I'm not doing turquoise. I've seen what that looks like all over the
It's on
table.
my
And
hands.
you.
I'm sorry,
Let's see.
I'm
How's
sorry.
the green?
I'll move these out of the way. Turquoise, we know.
Oh, I like the green.
I like
It's a
pink.
soft,
Pink and green.
summery green.
Pink and green will look like Easter.
It'll look like that sorority.
So are we swirling the soap? Because that's really fun.
Okay,
Oh, let's
swirl.
swirl.
Okay. So I'm gonna have you at
Ooh,
Dee,
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
have
do
this
pink.
little one because
You're gonna
this
have the little one.
this tiny.
Just wait till-
I love the tiny.
I was told that you can't have the little one.
No, I need the big one to make my hands look smaller. Thomas, you got that backwards for God's
Seriously.
sake.
All right, so
Ooh, it's warm.
So we're going to
funny story. So
Wash your mouth out with soap.
So I asked Sarah asked us if we wanted a cup of coffee, and I said yes. I said, "Do you have a straw?" Because we are ladies, we don't drink out of our cups without straws.
Actually, it's only because I've got lipstick on.
And
I'll drink out of a cup without a straw any day.
She said she does. She just says she doesn't have straws
No, not a straw.
because she's all about the environment. So Vivian had a
We had
McDonald's
one straw in our
her
car,
car,
in
so
the glove
I
box.
cut it in half so we could both have a straw to drink our coffee with.
But
Or to snort my
your
coke.
coffee?
That's all right. The production crew hasn't brought us.
That was funny. Where is your coffee?
Here's
That is a good question. It doesn't
It's-
matter.
in the coffee
Anyway,
pot.
Yeah.
all right.
That's
So
where you find coffee.
spoons.
Spoons. So just
Oh, we're gonna
take
play
a
the spoons?
Little bit.
How
oh
much
my
is
God.
a little bit?
A little, just like the edge of your spoon.
Just the
Now,
tiniest
am I going
little
to do
bit?
it in this
You're
thing?
gonna put a little bit on your spoon.
Like that
That's
much?
great.
Oh my God! Look, I did it right,
You
right
did.
off the very beginning. Do you
That's a
have
good
that?
place to start. Yeah.
And
so
I just
start
do
there.
this?
Mhm. Yes.
Oh my gosh! Look at that. Okay, and then can I stir with the spoon or a
Yes,
spatula?
absolutely. You can stir
Yeah,
with
but
that
then you
spoon.
can't put more in if you need
That's
to.
true, but I have more spoons.
No straws,
No straws, but more spoons.
but more spoons.
Oh, I got it.
Ooh. Now, are we gonna swirl the pink and the green together? Was that what we were thinking?
Yes.
Oh, I don't have nearly enough green.
Let me get you another spoon.
How do you get this once it dries off of the Tupperware?
Don't.
It's soap. It just cleans
It
itself.
cleans
Oh, you just
right
let it
up.
soak.
Vivian.
You just
Oh
let
my
it sit and
God.
it's self-cleaning.
Now you'll see, Vivian, if you're doing it correctly, some of the pigment has stick on the side of your, so you might want to scrape it off a little bit.
I've already done that. Thank you, G. I'm like 6 steps ahead of you.
I love crafts. Yours is very
So
green.
we're going to do the not
My
as
green
many.
is, it's lumpy. It's not really
No, you gotta
incorporating.
keep. You gotta keep. You
Oh,
gotta
there we
keep
go.
at it. Yeah.
Now it's starting to
Show
look a
who's-
little mildewed.
Show it who's boss.
I love it.
So we're gonna do the white thyme and rosemary.
Yes.
Correct?
Okay.
Okay, I need a
So-
little more green because it's really white.
This is when we put our smelly stuff in.
Your
Very good.
stink.
Very
Your
exciting.
stink.
Oh my gosh. This is fun. Ooh, I like it. More,
More?
please. I like heavy fragrances.
So when it sits on the counter in her half bath,
you want to
for
smell
people
it
to
down the
look at,
hallway.
so for people that
Yeah, don't touch it and
Oh,
don't
God.
use it.
Monday night, everybody at the team meeting for Tupperware.
Now,
We're all
mine's getting
using-
a little bit hard
Is
up
it
on the
getting
wall.
a little thick?
Up on my wall. Yes,
Yeah.
it's getting hard on my wall. So, all right, now what do we do?
What's
All right.
getting hard,
There you
T?
go. So
My
let's
so-
put a little bit of your chamomile and marigold. in there.
don't cut yourself.
Is that green
Oh.
enough?
Super blade.
I think that's great.
Set it right over
I
here.
mean, if you want it greener, make it greener.
I think mine's fine.
Look how nicely the soap came off that Tupperware.
Oh, the
Look at that.
silicone,
See, it
it
just comes right.
peels
Okay, so
right
can I just
off.
pinch in here and throw a little bit
Yeah.
in? Like that much?
It's great.
How fun is this? Here, you should take some of this.
I need a little greener.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't want anyone to look at mine and say the grass is greener of the septic tank.
Well, they might.
Out at your trailer park.
How's mine look?
That is a beautiful pink.
Oh, gee, it's lovely.
I like to have affirmations.
She does. She's very insecure.
I'm gonna put the top back on my flint mica, my pink mica, so that we don't make a mess.
Micah. All right, that's green enough.
Great. Did you put some,
No.
put a pinch of,
Don't
Just a
lose your
pinch.
nail in the soap.
Is that enough?
that's great. There you go, that's great.
You're so fun. Okay, mine's getting thick.
Okay. Okay,
Now what do we do?
so what we're gonna do,
You are thick. Oh, do you want me to leave this?
I can't believe how fast it gets thick. Yours is still watery.
it could, yeah,
Well, there's a little
Still
more of mine in there.
It is. I have a smaller pitcher.
we
You
can.
do, but your hands look huge while you were stirring that. Here, you want to put that over there?
I will.
So we're going
Oh,
to.
that is getting thick. Do you want me to keep stirring this so it'll get thick?
Oh, sure. And we can even put just a little bit on
More
the top.
stuff? Oh, yes.
Oh.
Oh, let me do one.
What are we using as our mold?
This is the silicone molds from Tupperware.
That's the round mold. I call it a muffin mold.
Cupcake muffin mold. How's that?
I think it's lovely.
Do you
I would
know
change
the
this.
Muffin Man?
That's a
Muffins,
copyrighted.
more food.
That's a copyrighted song. Don't sing that.
Oh, we're
Oh
getting thick.
no!
Oh no!
I'm too thick.
No,
Now,
we're good.
do we have to
We're
go
fine.
back into the microwave?
We could.
But we don't have
want
to?
We want it to be a little bit thick.
You might have to.
Might
fix
have to.
it a little bit.
Might have to hit it.
Looks like bubble gum now.
It does.
Give it a
We gotta
little
hit
bit
it. We gotta hit it back into the microwave.
Just a little.
Hey, you know what? We could use these to make soap.
That's a big
That's a
bar of
big bar of
soap.
soap.
Do you see where it came from?
No.
You could sell Dee's boobs.
I missed it.
Titties.
Sorry.
2 titties in a box. They came in a set.
No
There were
longer
2 of those.
available. I'm sorry. We can't sell them to you. But
No, but I have a. Oh,
I-
mine's getting
those will
thick
probably
now.
go well on eBay.
Oh, mine's getting thick now.
Are you getting thick? Let's drink it with our straws.
It's
delicious.
all about the girth. Can I just pour this in there?
No, don't jump ahead.
Oh, look. Oh my God, it's like.
Oh my God, a super elastic bubble plastic.
It is.
Do you remember that?
Oh no.
All these trademarks.
It goes quick. Like
It
once
does.
it starts.
Yeah, he's getting very thick and
All right.
gooby.
Let's. So do you want to make? So we're gonna make it a swirl, right?
Yes, we're swirling.
Yeah, well, I don't think you're
Don't do
getting
that.
anything out
What
of
the
that.
hell is that happening? Oh, get away from me. Don't get
It's
my
soap.
hair. I'll never get that out of my hair.
It's soap.
It's,
I'm so good at this.
You're-
I don't
well,
know.
you
You know what?
should be. It's your company. You own
But
it.
see, here's the thing. We're
don't think
the
totally.
soap lady.
We're
I'm
totally.
really good at this.
We're totally screwing with her because now when she gets back with the green, the pink's going to be set up.
Here's the thing. Don't ever call us to replace these pictures if you F them up in the microwave.
No, these are
Not
I take
covered under our
no
lifetime guarantee not to crack,
response-
chip, or peel.
I will not hold anyone responsible for
How was your
what
cigarette?
I used to smoke.
That was a long drag.
You're a long drag.
You're long in the tooth. That's it.
This is fun. I've never had so much fun on a Sunday for a long time.
We're
We
just
are
gonna-
hungry,
We're
though.
gonna.
What have you made us for lunch?
We're gonna watch Sarah run back and forth from the microwave to the table for like the next 45 minutes.
How many steps are you getting in on your Fitbit?
Oh, I didn't put it on today.
Oh, shit, you're out of
sugar.
luck.
Now this one's hard. Back and forth, back and forth.
I haven't checked it, but I'm guessing it is. Just because Dee did it.
It seems like this would.
That's okay.
Okay.
It seems like this would ruin every spoon in your house.
No, it
But
peels
it's just
right
so-
off.
It's like
Just-
a mask.
it's
Could
like-
we do a mask with
It's
this?
Let's.
I will.
Let's do one on
Nerdy
Dee.
Soaps does not recommend.
I'm
That's all
sorry.
right. We don't
Don't
recommend
stick it in your eye.
we don't recommend microwaving those pictures, but we're gonna do a mask on Dee before this is all over.
Yes, I would.
Nerdy Soaps. Disclaimer. Nerdy Soaps does not recommend
No.
pouring hot liquid soap
not
on your
that-
face.
It's not that hot, it's fine.
How do you know? Did you?
Look at
What's
the
happening?
bubbles.
Oh, they're bubbles.
Oh.
Can you see that on the TV? I don't
don't
know.
know.
Oh,
This
now
is-
what's happening? That's how you swirl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then you just pour it from.
I would just say that was mixing it completely in.
No, she's not. It's not all the same color then. What do pink and green make? Purple?
Orange.
Red and yellow make green. I don't know. Okay.
Oh my God, now she's pouring.
See, it is swirled.
Ooh, that was a big blob.
You were talking like she was not knowing what she was doing.
See, Tupperware, not just for making your egg salad. We can make soaps
or your
too.
Or your pancake batter.
Right. Oh, I love it. It's funny how it gets all stringy, huh, Sam?
Yes. Well,
Oh,
I
it's
don't
done.
typically
We can
do.
You don't normally do this
melt
kind of
now.
melt.
No.
You do the.
She does the
We
hard
do.
melts. She chose not to teach us how to do the hard soap today because she knew she was dealing with new
There's
people.
lye in it, and she didn't want to.
Don't lie.
She didn't want to get us all
liability.
caustic and die.
Does lye? What happens if lye gets on your skin?
It burns.
It burns.
Oh, we don't want that.
No. I mean, I've had
I mean,
a fair
now we
few
could do a
like
facial.
that.
We could do
What
a
if we
facial
use the
mask
saucy
with lye
soap? What if we use the saucy spatula to get that out of there?
Yeah.
because it's dry.
And it could.
It's hard.
I mean, it's.
It looks like bubble gum.
But it's still soap.
We're not going to get any more in these two little couple holes.
Nope.
Yes, we are.
That's
See, she's going to make it
so
work.
Nice. I can't.
I don't want to use
I
my
would
use
drinking
your finger.
spoon.
feel like
I don't want to use my drinking
really
spoon.
helping out
Spoon.
our
This thing.
business.
Straw.
With this.
Well, the
This-
first four
Oh my
are
God.
lovely.
So listen,
I feel like
That's
practice
more-
makes
Great.
perfect.
Actually, this will be the one that Dee lets people use.
So
in
you
her
know
power
what?
room.
That looks
Because
like.
it's not
Let me
all
play
pretty.
with that.
Yes, you can play with
This
that.
looks like
Now take it out of there. And make
fluff. It looks like.
If we only had some ginger snaps, we could dip into. I'm hungry.
You know what this feels
Have I
like?
mentioned that?
Stop talking about
Silly
food.
putty.
Silly putty. Oh my
Oh
gosh!
my
Look
gosh,
at that!
look at
It is.
it.
I still think we should do a
Oh.
facial. I think we should still do a facial. Don't touch me with that. Okay, jam it down into this hole.
No, I want to make a ball. Can you do that with the pink? Yeah, it's nothing.
Here, let me
to do
play
with
with
a
something.
family show.
I'm gonna play with this.
She only says family show after one of us cusses.
Oh, it smells amazing. Ooh, it's sticky.
Here, jam it down in there. Jam it in the hole.
Well, you can't do anything with those nails. This is probably not the right way to do it, huh, Sarah?
No, she showed us the right way to do it on the other four.
So what's gonna happen with this over here then?
It's just gonna set up and it'll still be soap.
It will?
Yeah, yeah.
It won't be
Well,
pretty.
This won't be pretty.
I'm pressing it in
so,
like.
so Kevin's the delightful sales team meeting, you can use the ugly soaps
Yes.
that she puts in her bathroom for tomorrow.
Kevin, I don't know who he is. I don't know who you're talking about. Vivian. Oh my gosh. So how long does this take to set up?
So this.
Can I touch it?
Mhm.
Oh, it's hard already.
Well, it'll set up pretty.
Oh, it did. That's fast. Well, look how fast it got hard in the pictures when we were stirring.
So we could speed it up by putting it in the freezer for a couple of seconds.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. Or outside because it's cold.
It is,
That's
because we're in
true, too.
Ohio. And it's cold. It's
So
gonna be like
now
negative
let's talk
14
about the
degrees.
silicone molds. We have the muffin one. We have
Donut.
a donut one. The waffle one would make a great soap on the road.
Ooh, wouldn't the waffle one make a cute soap? It would be like
It
waffle.
would be very cute.
Very waffle.
It could be a Leslie Knope soap
Who's that?
from Parks and Recreation.
Oops. We didn't get that reference.
Oops.
Sorry.
When
Sorry.
you have the big tray one, you should get it cut then.
Yes, there's a tray
yeah, you
one.
could do-
And then you could cut it into just
Oh.
squares.
That would be great. Like this one.
Oh,
Exactly.
yes.
Oh my gosh. Now, what do you usually do with these little things?
Well, we
If you were
could
mixing flavors?
have, mixed individual colors, like done really little ones,
Oh,
and
so
then
we
done
could
different ones.
we could have mixed the two colors and made a one color.
Or we could have
Well-
done a swirl in each one. So I just wanted to be ready just in case.
Like if we'd have poured it in the mold
And then we could have.
and then taken a toothpick or our drinking straws, aka your cigarette, and swirled it in the mold.
Could have done that.
Oh.
I love it.
So there's all kinds of cool stuff you can do.
Yes.
You could make popsicle soaps and put it in here like this, and then pop them out of your little teeny soda cups, and you could have little popsicle soaps.
Yes.
I'm
Could do
thinking.
that.
Be a great idea. What do you do?
I'm peeling the soap out.
I
of
still
here.
think it would be. We probably want to use lye soap for a facial.
For you.
Look at that. It's just like you're peeling your sunburn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which I loved doing that when I was growing up.
Sorry.
You're doing the same thing.
I was gonna get.
Anyway, this has been a blast. Now we're gonna get the other soaps out.
There you go.
So weird.
So,
I never thought.
what? Tell everybody what other products Nerdy Soaps has, because you do.
Yes.
This is your primary
Correct.
thing, right? You
Correct.
don't. You don't normally do melt
No.
and pour. That was just for us because
That
we're
was-
delicate and stupid.
That
Right?
But this is for the preschoolers. This is preschool soap.
No, they'll eat that. It looks like candy.
It's kind of good. It's sweet.
the fragrance oils, I suppose.
Anyway, go on,
So-
interrupting.
Well, we do this soap. This is a cold process soap. We also make hot process soap, and it's just a little bit different.
Oh crap! You have some
I
sitting
do
there, right?
have some.
Hold, please.
So yeah, this is the cold process,
Bring
and
it to
this
the
is
front
what,
of the table.
huh?
Bring it to the front of the table.
So that takes
How's that?
6 weeks to cure,
Correct.
Ooh,
and then this
show
is
those.
the hot. You said hot process,
This is
right?
hot process soap.
Now, when
That's
you do hot
beautiful.
process, does that mean there's heat involved?
That's correct. So what actually
Smell that.
happens is we cook it in a crock pot
Oh my
for
God.
several hours.
All right.
And at the chemical process, the chemical reaction happens a lot faster because you're cooking the soap, and it's ready a lot faster. You can
So
use it.
this is the same.
It's still the same.
So if you
lye and
didn't
oils
cook
and
this
it's the same,
in-
it's these are the same recipe.
Okay,
But
that's
this
what I was
is-
going to say. It's just this is cooked in the crock pot.
Correct.
This is just poured into a mold and let sit for a day, and then you slice it, imprint it, and then you let it cure.
Let it cure.
And this cures. This is ready to use.
This is ready to use. A lot
Oh my God!
faster.
What is the scent? In
That is lemongrass.
I love it.
Oh,
I wish you could smell this. It's amazing.
I like
Lemongrass.
rub that all over my body.
I love
In the shower.
lemongrass.
In the shower.
What's the
And
black one?
That one is with the Lady Gaga quote on the front. That one is oatmeal, milk, and honey.
Rejoice and love yourself today, because baby, you were born this way.
I love it. This does not smell like Axe body spray.
No, it smells like, it should smell like
Sin and Lady Gaga.
It is.
oatmeal, milk, and honey is the
Yeah, it's a
scent.
very subtle. Yeah, not.
So I love your soaps.
Thank you very much. This one is patchouli. I feel like
Oh.
especially,
Didn't we smell this one before the show
Oh,
started?
here, let me get my doobie out.
Oh, that's amazing. I love the smell of that one.
I like
That's
that.
very
The
incensing.
lemongrass is so far my favorite. So what's that? Grab that rust one.
And what's the blue?
this one is just a nice clean scent. It's not, it's kind of a blend.
Oh, I like that
What is
too.
this one?
Oh my gosh.
That one is also a blend, but it's kind of a floral blend.
I like
This
that.
one.
Trade.
Trade you.
Ooh, oh my God, I just got lipstick on that. That one will be discounted
That
on
one.
nerdysoaps.com.
Free. Because your lip got.
There.
It's soap, it's self-cleaning.
It's true.
That smells good too. I love the lemongrass. That's my favorite.
Very fun. Oh, can we pop them out? Do you
Yes.
think they're ready to pop out?
Let's see if they're ready yet.
Here, I'm going to stack up these little solo cups.
Go ahead, you missed one.
Shots. So I think this has gone very well for our very first time out the gate.
Yeah, I mean,
Might be an editing
if it,
issue,
if
but
it could have, actually, I think the less editing we do, the funnier it's going to be. So now, this is, oh, it's cold. Oh no, it's not. Feel the bottom.
ooh, it's
There's still-
warm.
oh,
I
no,
was
see,
waiting
that
for it
one-
to freeze
look.
my arm.
When you, it's not quite ready to unmold. We could take these two out.
Okay. You can
Because
see.
those are the ones that we pressed in.
Those are the
How
ones that are
cute
going to
those
show
are.
up at Dee's half bath in the trailer park tonight. Oh,
Puppy ones out. So the silicone is very cold, but the soap is still very warm.
I'll put them back in the freezer.
I love it. Look how cute these
those
are.
are cute.
Oh, they smell good. Why is it that I always want to eat soap?
Well, this
Because
looks like food.
it looks like a big piece of candy to me.
It does.
And I haven't had sugar since January 4th.
Fourth.
So I want to eat this because it looks
That's.
delicious.
I have to keep an eye on her because I'm so sweet. I'm afraid she's either going to start licking me or bite me.
I'm going to bite your arm. So should we cut and then come back with the revealing of our soap? We don't need to sit around
Why
and
don't
talk
we?
about soap. I mean,
We'll be
freezing
right back.
soap. We're
We
back.
need one of those little boards that you snap.
We do. We're not that professional.
D&V
So we're
show.
back. So we
episode
have taken this
1.
out of the freezer.
Yeah, we put it in the freezer to cool it. It's still, you can feel the heat underneath, just a little bit.
Still warm.
So we're just gonna pop
Can you
this
pop it
We
out
can
with
just
your
do
big
this.
claw nails? Look! Cute! They're like the perfect little molds for our soaps. Oh my gosh, look how adorable those are. This works really good for molding. Huh?
It works great. I love these
Oh
silicone.
look, they look
So
like,
I'm wondering.
again, food. It looks like a little tiny
No.
cheesecake.
Flan.
Flan,
It looks
yes.
like a flan. Flan.
Flan. Flan.
Oh my god, that's a really pretty one right there. These are fun. Now I wonder if the little donut mold ones would work just
I
as
think
well.
you
They
could do
would be
soap on a
really
rope
cute.
with those because you could just tie a piece of
Soap
twine.
on a rope.
Really cute.
Oh my gosh.
So you made soap.
We did-
Congratulations.
These look much better than these ones that I jammed in like a big wad of silly putty. So
Or gum.
not so much, not so much. But these are beautiful.
But they'll still wash.
But look how
Yes, they will.
they're pink. They're such a subtle color.
I'm gonna need to wash all the blue flint mica that I have all over my
Well,
hands.
we have plenty of soap.
Yeah, because we're at the soap lady's house.
Here, use this.
Yes. That's
Anyway, so this has been fun. Thank you,
Yes.
Sarah.
The website again.
guys.
Nerdysoaps.com. Oh, what other products? We started to talk about that, and then we suddenly got. So you do the
Hot process?
hot process,
Cold process.
process.
We also have some lip balm that we just made, and it is currently available at the market at Flint Station.
Nice.
And we might put some on the website. If yes, I
Awesome.
haven't really thought about it. So
And there's one other thing.
there is. Thanks. Oh, our bath bombs. Yes, we make those too.
So if
First
you
we're
get that
gonna
little,
get you
if you want to get that
business-
little
we're gonna-
tingle.
First, we're gonna get you business cards, and then we're gonna make sure that
No,
you
she's
know
got a business card.
everything that's available online.
I have a business.
She has one business card, and the best thing was, people, you're like, oh, I don't have. We just have.
Take a
this
picture
one.
of it.
And literally, it is what, like
It's a poster.
yeah, it's a giant poster board with looks like a business card, and then people take their picture with it. It's
Yes,
brilliant.
because you know the
What do you do with
environment.
little business cards? You throw them away.
Yeah.
Or you lose them.
I put them in my purse
Well, you're kind of old school.
to carry a purse.
So thank you guys. This was so much
Thank
fun.
you, thank you, thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us and for watching our very first video. How exciting! Bye.
Bye.